Unfollow accounts that don't bring you joy. Remember the KonMari method. It encourages us to look at the excess of our lives and find room only for the ones that spark joy. Your social media moments should only consist of you commenting, liking, sharing, and smiling. The warning signs of those who need to hit the unfollow button are the one which causes your silences, sneers, sighs, and self-doubt. Aside from this, you can also unfollow an account that doesn't interest you anymore. These are the businesses you like once as part of a contest, news sites with articles you don't read or even click on anymore, and showbiz pages that bring negativities. No matter what social media platforms you're using, make sure you are only following people you really care about. They are the ones who will post the photos, videos, and news that you are genuinely interested in. This will also ensure that you're not wasting time watching the lives of strangers. Life is too short to scroll through passively. A minimalist approach to your social media feed is good for the soul. So, unfollow and unfriend. Social media cleanse is temporarily or permanently deleting your social media account. If you feel that looking at some people's stories, posts, or shares bring you more insecurities than happiness, then try doing this. Since many of us would have difficulty permanently deleting our account for some reasons, I suggest that you try to deactivate your social media accounts for at least 2 days every month. I've been doing this since January and it worked for me. According to an article by Lindsay Lindquist, there are 5 mental health benefits of social media cleanse. 1, it helps you sleep better, can help you reprioritize the more personal forms of interaction, it helps you relax a little bit more, it can help curb your fear of missing out, and it can free you up so that you have more time for other things. Perhaps you already recognize that social media consumption isn't the best tool for improving our mental health, and it doesn't have to be. Your life and relationships that exist over social media are not real. Although we know that it's great to keep connected over social media platforms, however, it also creates a false sense of reality because you're only seeing the highlight of other people's lives and not the behind the scenes. If you're ready to try this, you can start by cutting out all social media for a day. Pay attention to how you're feeling and strive to spend more time with family in person. After all, face-to-face interactions are always better than virtual ones. Since it's unlikely that you'll be able to quit social media altogether, setting time limits on your phone can be helpful. You can track and monitor the time you spend on your phone and social platforms. You can even set a time limit for using apps like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You'll be notified when the time is about to run out, and you'll be reminded to close the app. According to Dr. Lai, the main principle of setting screen time limit is that screens should not replace parental and human interaction with a person. Also, excessive screen time is associated with a number of health issues and can also have a negative impact on your sleep. Use dark mode on any website, especially during nighttime. According to a Nielsen research group in 2018, we spend more than 11 hours per day on our devices. This screen usage can lead to dry eyes, insomnia, and headaches. While we use our phones during the day, there are always situations and settings where enabling dark mode will assist in reducing the strain on our eyes and improve the general legibility of a screen display. I have found a new dark mode extension that does its job better than the others. This is called the Night Eye extension. It does much more than just inverting color schemes, and the end result is very impressive. Night Eye doesn't just invert blacks and whites. It also analyzes each website you visit and decides how to implement a dark theme. Another way of saving our eyes from too much screen time is by using our ears and listen to podcasts. Many studies have been done on the benefits of podcasts and what they do for people mentally. One study proves that podcasts stimulate mental imagery more intensely than watching or reading, and it causes listeners to have to pay more attention. Since people listen to podcasts instead of watching them, it forces listeners to use their imagination and build the pictures in their mind. Thus, people who listen to podcasts regularly have a stronger and more vivid imagination. Aside from that, podcasts also help us become better listeners.
They offered sports, they offered higher level academics, they offered outreach programs and all these things. I did everything under the sun.
Well, that's it for my social media self-care tips, and I do hope that you learned something from me. Always remember that social media has been a big part of our lives, especially when we were stuck at home due to pandemic. We are now online more than ever. We use different social media platforms for work, school, entertainment, and information dissemination purposes. While there are many benefits to using this, there are still negative effects that we cannot deny. If you realize that spending on any social media platforms make you feel tired or irritable, consider taking a break. It can be liberating to eliminate unnecessary stresses from your life. In other words, social media self-care is a practice you should never feel bad about.